Okay, I'm just going to hand the ball over to Paul today. Boom.
I wasn't prepared for this. I'm gonna give a topic, a question, and we're gonna have 30 seconds to write down our answers, top 5 answers, and then we're gonna debate our results after.
We got 6 seconds an answer. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Okay, so the question is, okay, movie sequels are usually dumb, but these ones weren't.
Okay.
Go.
I don't even have my pen out. So it's 30 seconds-ish.
I've got 2. I can't think of movies with sequels right now.
You're going to be mad.
Okay.
All right. Well, then, let's start with you, Mark, since your list is the smallest.
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back. I have that.
That was my very first answer.
Yes.
Okay, is it reasonable to accept that as an answer?
I think...
Yeah, it was a big success in the theaters. It's highly considered by a lot of people as the best of the Star Wars films.
Although I prefer Return of the Jedi.
Well, there's fights out there that would happen, but there's a big consensus saying that it is one of the best of the Star Wars films.
Now, why do you think that is?
That it's better than the original?
Yeah, why did it succeed? I have my point of view.
I think... I don't know, why do you think it succeeded so well?
I think because it was a continuation of a story.
Yes.
Rather than, oh, you saw one story, now we're going to take the same characters and make another story.
Right.
This was the continuation of his journey. So that's why I think people wanted more of the story.
And they added to the lore instead of taking it away from it, right? That's when we found out Darth Vader was Luke's father. You know, they added stuff to it. They didn't try and explain stuff from the past and, oh, why do you have that jacket? Well, because somebody gave it to me. That's not interesting stuff. Back then, it was all about adding to the story, not just explaining things.
It was a completely different environment. They were on the snow planet Hoth with these giant robots attacking them.
Yeah, they introduced, like, the AT...
Yeah.
Yeah, so all that kind of stuff.
Tauntauns, yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, number 2, what do you got?
I got Back to the Future 2.
I do not have that.
I do not have that because I disagree with that.
I do too.
You do?
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Really? I liked it.
I remember you saying that it was good before. Why is it so good?
Because it's the first time that I had seen a time travel movie that went back, and then you can see from a different perspective everything that was happening in the first movie. And things that were going right, and the way they did that, I found it very interesting. I loved it.
Yeah, the only appealing thing to that was I did enjoy the actors, but the story itself to me was going back and telling another story because the first one was successful. I didn't like it.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Now, when we started getting into like part 3, then I was tired of it. But 1 and 2 I thought were great. They should have stopped after 2.
I'm going to agree with you to disagree
Okay.
on that one. All right. I'm surprised you didn't say Superman 2.
Ooh.
Told you you'd be mad at yourself.
Yes.
I mean, come on. That is considered the best of the Superman series.
Yes, I'll give
in
you
a
that.
lot of
Is
cases.
that your answer?
Superman 2 is one of them.
Okay, yeah, those 3 bad guys were epic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zod and
And I'm not a huge Superman fan, but those 3 guys, and in the flat dimensional mirror that they were in, going through space.
Correct. Yeah.
That was
the
incredible.
Phantom Zone. Now, except the way that they destroyed the 3 Kryptonians with Superman throws the big S, like the paper S. That was not a.
That was mildly inconvenient.
That was
A little cheesy.
a little cheesy.
But think of when it was made.
Have it, yeah.
Come on.
But Superman hasn't pulled that out in the new series, has he?
No,
So,
he didn't.
that would be funny if he did.
Yeah, he didn't win in with brute strength or anything like that.
It was
he won
cunning.
with trickery and his smarts. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Okay.
So how about you throw out one now?
Mine, Terminator 2.
That's a really good one, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. But mostly because it was the bad guy was not only well acted in human form, but I had never seen liquid mercury robot before.
Yeah.
And that holds up today. Like, if you watch it, the special effects they did, that holds up.
Much better than Terminator 1.
Well, a lot of it also was practical effects, right? The big truck chasing scene and everything, that's all practical effects. It wasn't CGI,
Yeah.
which makes it much more interesting to watch. Also, again, like we said with Star Wars, they added to the lore. Oh, it's not just the same Terminator coming back. Now it's a modern version, a newer version. This one can converse with people and have conversations and trick people, where the other one is just,
And then you-
I'm Arnold.
And then you have the character flip. You have Arnold Terminator was bad guy, now he's good guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought that was epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Yes.
Okay.
100%.
All right, I guess I better throw another one out. I'm going to go Star Trek, Wrath of Khan.
I'm going to agree only because I know the history. I've seen it. I was very young when I saw it. I was too young to enjoy Star Trek.
See, I'm a Trekkie because I watched the whole series, the first one, obviously, as a child, and watch it still to this day. So when the first one came out, it was a really disappointing Star Trek. It was long, it was boring, there was no action, there was nothing. And then they came out with Wrath of Khan. And it was Star Trek again. And it was really good. Like,
I will agree that it was better.
it was,
Now,
yeah,
the actor who played Khan,
yeah.
was he like a really...
Ricardo Montalban. He was
Oh,
from
okay.
Fantasy Island.
That was him.
Yeah.
Okay, so people loved him already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he played a bad guy. A genius, arrogant bad guy who was struck on revenge.
I can't believe I didn't know that was him.
Yeah. All right, another one from you.
Not because I've seen any of them, only because of history. And everybody talking about it, Godfather II. Apparently one of, like, everybody says Godfather is epic, and Godfather 2 is the best of them.
I hear that I think it's Godfather 3 is the best.
No, I heard that was a tragedy.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. But I haven't seen them.
I've seen all the Godfathers, but none of them stand out more than the other. To me, they were just gangster films.
Probably
They
something
were
we should
good,
watch.
Okay,
but-
if you've seen all the Godfather, was Godfather 2 the best?
Yeah, let us know.
Because I have no idea.
Yeah. Paul's writing what he doesn't know.
Yeah. Yeah. But at least he wrote something.
Yeah, loser.
Mr. 2 out of 5.
E.T. 2.
Yet to be seen. I'll throw out my last one, Lord of the Rings. The Two Towers.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, come on. Out of the three, Two Towers was the best of the three that came out. And the storytelling, the introduction of the king. Yeah. The whole battle scene with the elves showing up at the last minute. And
Yeah. You had Wormtongue.
you thought they were going to... Yeah, Wormtongue. Never trust a guy named Wormtongue. He might be lying to you. That's how... I love the old writing, right? They make it... Yeah, this guy's going to be a bad guy. Evil McDaniels. He's going to be a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, just, you know, most of the film, like a big part of it is just the battle.
Yeah.
But the battle is so
And it
epic.
goes on a long time. And which is great, right? It really adds to things.
Well, it's great when it's good.
Plus the save at the end when, Gandalf arrives with the riders.
Yeah, that was epic because of... It was an inspiring moment. I was a little let down because I wanted to see some Gandalf magic, not just a light.
Right.
That was his light. That was his magic.
Yeah, I know.
He blinded the enemy.
So far, Gandalf has been pretty underwhelming.
Well, he saved the day again. He saved the day again.
All right, you got any more?
Yeah, I got more. I got Hot Shots Part 2.
Okay.
That was when...
Because you mistakenly called Val Kilmer's movie in our last review. You called it Hot Shots, and he wasn't in Hot Shots, and that reminded you of Hot Shots Part 2?
This was Charlie Sheen, right?
Yeah.
In the Rambo, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember everything about it. I just remember really loving it at the time.
Okay.
And I was
Well-
under pressure to write something down.
Right. Yeah.
They were both good. I don't know if it would be considered epic
Yeah.
by today's standards.
But it wasn't worse than the original.
No, but it's hard to make a spoof worse than the original sometimes.
But was it better than the original? I don't know.
It just wasn't a fail sequel.
Yeah.
That was the question.
All right. Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's some of our answers and two of Mark's.
But mine were
And one of them was incorrect.
no. Okay. Well, Anyway.
Okay. What were your
Why I
answers?
hang out with you guys?
What were your answers, and did you disagree with any of ours?
Because it's hard. Well, Back to the Future 2, you might disagree with.
No,
but I, think
I
the
bet
rest
there's
are gonna be
people
right
out
up
there that agree with me. Somewhere.
The one actor who had his one role in
yeah.
that Ireland, I did. Okay, let us know in the comments down below. What would be your 5, basically sequels, that you think were the best of the best?